What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. Drink the coffee, it make you feel better. And you know what? The crazy part about this, I tried to get started today, but the lighting is real bad, man. Trying to get to good levels. Uh, what is this? A lot of weirdness going on. Like this device that I'm using the screen from is making a lot of noise, really creepy noise. So hopefully you can hear me. um, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right. I want to talk about the NBA free agents coming this summer. There's a couple guys that's going to bake the break. Bank. Break the bank. Wow. I'm going to try saying that like a bunch of times. Anyway, you got what's good, TJ? You got a lot of moving pieces, and there are some pieces that I think if they move to another team, they could be the X factor to help that team get over the hump, right? So the Western Conference is loaded, right? It's only going to get more and more loaded. Yeah, TJ, I made the video. I gave you your props. You know, you was right. But in all fairness, you didn't pick the Celtics to win at first. You was riding on the Lakers' coattails all season long. You only pick the Celtics to win was when Lakers got taken out. No, I heard different. I don't think Knicks getting Paul George. I think 76ers, the Warriors, and Knicks will be a good pick for third, but that would be tied with the Clippers, right? But Paul George is probably the best free agent you could pick up this offseason, right? Now, they saying that he's not getting back with the Clippers, right? Well, at least for business terms, he's not speaking to them. They're not coming to an agreement. So why not move to another team, right? You're not going to win nothing being on the Clippers if you're Paul George. So what you want to do is head out, branch out, and go to a team that can help you win. Golden State Warriors is a good one, but Golden State Warriors will have to give up something good to get back Paul George. Paul George is somewhat injury prone, though, but a deal will have to include Klay Thompson. You're not going to keep Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson is probably a good player. On the right team, he could be a good role player because that's what he is at this point in his career, is a role player. But a trade package will have to at least, rather you get a third team involved, at least have Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins got to be in that trade, right? You don't make this trade if you're the Los Angeles Clippers if you're not getting Andrew Wiggins. You better be getting Andrew Wiggins. He has to be a moving piece. You do not let the Golden State Warriors find some way to keep Andrew Wiggins. They probably wouldn't be able to keep him anyway with the salary cap. But you make sure you get rid of Andrew Wiggins. And the Clippers, you make sure you take Andrew Wiggins because you're going to be stuck with Kawhi not Leonard, who's going to be hurt most of the time. And he just won't be there when the Clippers need him most. So if anything, they should probably let Kawhi go. But Kawhi's trade value is so low, I don't think nobody wants to take a risk on a guy that's potentially could get hurt consistently. Now, the second guy on his list, Tyrese Maxey. Okay? Now, I know LeBron and all them guys on the list, but LeBron ain't going nowhere. He getting everything he wants from the Lakers. LeBron is not going nowhere. Right? Tyrese Maxey. If the 76ers get rid of Tyrese Maxey, they be getting rid of their second best player. I repeat, if they get rid of Tyrese Maxey, they be getting rid of their second best player. So they can't afford to get rid of Tyrese Maxey. They better try a way to keep him by all means necessary. You keep Tyrese Maxey. If you can't keep Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid is going to ask for a way out. He's going to look to leave. There's no way Joel Embiid is going to want to stay on that team if Tyrese Maxey is gone. He lost Jimmy Butler. He may lose. He lost Jimmy Butler. He lost James Harden, right? He lost a lot of pieces. He lost Ben Simmons. He may lose Tobias Harris. And he may lose Tyrese Maxey. So, in order for, this is another reason why Joel Embiid is so important to the Philadelphia 76ers franchise. Because whatever happens, they find a way to keep him, but get rid of everybody else. This guy has had key players leave time and time. And if Tyrese Maxey leave, you're going to add him to that list of Jimmy Butler, James Harden, and all them other dudes that left this team. Ben Simmons. He lost a lot. Ben Simmons was supposed to be his secondary piece. That was supposed to be one of the main pieces of the Philadelphia 76ers core. Right? They had a string of bad luck. Couldn't keep a guy on the team. Right? Jim Crow Celtics. Yeah. Yo, Kid Trunks, what's up with you, man? I saw one of your videos when you're chatting a lot of people. What was that about? What was that about? I know it wasn't sport related. Kid Trunks out here looking like Mad Max or something with the glasses. Yo, is that your look? You gotta wear the glasses? Is that like your YouTube look? You always put the glasses on. You like Cyclops out here, man. You got the glasses on. Shooting that red beam. See, I got red right here. Kid Trunks shooting that red beam. You know, you got them glasses on, man. Got them shades on. No matter how hot it is, my man in the video with his shades on. Holy shit. Crazy. Wow. But nevertheless, it is what it is. I don't think the Celtics will win another championship. I think they will lose, but they will always be in the hunt to win championships. So this is, and this is also, I'm glad we brought this up because this pertains to the NBA Finals. This is one of the lowest rated NBA Finals in recent years. This got single digit ratings, not even double digit. Single digit. One of the lowest rated NBA Finals of all time is the Boston Celtics versus the Dallas Mavericks. Nobody gives a fuck about it. Nobody care about watching it. It was really to the fainted heart of just the hardcores. That's all it was. That's all it was. Now, if Tyrese Maxey does leave the 76ers, there's plenty of teams he could go to, right? He could go to a team that he could be like their missing piece to win the championship. The Miami Heat wouldn't be too far off. Miami Heat loves some guards, right? Look out for the Miami Heat. And that brings me to a Donovan Mitchell trade. Now, I posted up that ridiculous trade that the Miami Heat could have probably got Delonte Murray, Miles Bridges, and Donovan Mitchell. Okay, that's too much. That's unrealistic. That's like a Miami fanboy. That's something a Miami fanboy would make. That's just too much pieces to get in one season, one off season. But you could get Donovan Mitchell. You could definitely get Donovan Mitchell. If you're the Miami Heat, you should go after Donovan Mitchell. You failed to get Dame, then go after Donovan. He plays a little bit better defense than Dame. You probably want him. You pair him up with Jimmy Butler. If Jimmy Butler could actually get his dollars right, because Jimmy Butler may not want to sign to the Miami Heat if they're not giving him the bag. He want money. But Jimmy Butler, you haven't been productive enough to get the bag that you want. You don't even stay on the court enough. How come you're not MVP candidate? How come your Miami Heat team aren't the top seeded team in the regular season? You went to the finals twice. Don't tell me you can't dominate the regular season. You got to give teams a reason to why they want to give you the bag. And consistency is the best way. Playing at a high level is the best way. That's the best way to do it. Hell, converting back to the NBA ratings, Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark gets more ratings than the NBA Finals. Boom. Let that sink in. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark gets more ratings than the NBA Finals. And that's a regular season game. There's more people into a regular season game from the WNBA by Caitlin Clark than they are with watching the NBA Finals. The NBA need to do something about that quick. And they need to do it on point. Salute, G Money. No. But no animosity towards the Celtics winning the championship. Cool, you won the chip. But please, let's not stop labeling them that the same way you did the Denver Nuggets. Stop calling these teams, oh, they're going to win the championship next year. They're going to go here, this. No. Stop. You don't even know how the regular season, off season going to play. You don't know what player is going to go where. You guys, a lot of people on here on social media looked me up, top and down, and said that the Denver Nuggets was going to win the championship. But they didn't even get to the finals. Right? They didn't even make it to the finals. And I said, don't underestimate how deep the Western Conference is. It's going to be almost hard for teams to two-peat, three-peat when everybody keep trading teams. You may be one and dones. It's going to be a lot of teams that win one championship and disappear the next year. Klay Thompson, yes. He's a role player, but he'll be a good player on a team that's already good, that's already a title contender, so he could just be a role and shoot threes, get open, get role player minutes. Yeah, G Money. Let's see, look, G Money is a real one. He come on here and admit he was wrong. But I told you guys, stop acting like the Denver Nuggets was just this great team. They're not a dynasty. They're not an all-time great team. There is no all-time great team in today's league. That's why they can't win consistently. That's one of the reasons. They're just not good enough. It's just who gets hot in the regular season. I mean, in the postseason. Who's healthy enough? There's no true dominant teams. All these teams are damn near 50-50 equal. And you should like it like that. It's almost close to like the NFL. You can't tell me who's going to win an NBA championship because they're all equal. They all got 2 all-stars and role players. This is what y'all wanted. You didn't want no super teams. You didn't want no team to have an advantage over somebody. Now you got it almost equal, and you're still complaining because the people aren't watching the games. What more you want? From the Minnesota to Sacramento to Dallas to Golden State to the Lakers. Every team has a legitimate chance of winning an NBA championship or going to the finals. You know how many teams could just get hot and go to the NBA finals? Hold on. I spit that out. There is no true dominant team. Whoever gets hot is the dude. Even in the Eastern Conference, the LAC Eastern Conference, Miami could beat Boston. They already did. Boston could beat Miami. Vice versa. Milwaukee could beat Boston. Boston could beat Milwaukee. Depends on who outplays who. Yeah, they had that this season, G Money. You was right about the they had that this season. Will they have it next season? No, not taking nothing away from the Celtics. But what I'm about to say is true. They dodged a lot of bullets. Okay, they didn't get to play Milwaukee. They didn't get to play Miami. All of their kryptonite got taken out. Right? Yes, G Money, you're right. A healthy New York Knicks team could give the Boston Celtics problems and potentially beat them. You know? Yeah, you know why any team could win? Because it's all even. Everybody has good teams, not a superstar, 2 all-stars and role players. So when you lose, it's a fair judgment. It's not like you was playing 1 against 5. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They did play Miami. That's right. Didn't play a healthy Miami. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, G Money. You are a saint. I almost forgot about that. They did play Miami. Yeah. They played the Miami Heat without the M. It was Miami Heat. MIA. Yeah, they played the MIA Heat. The MI was missing. It was just missing in action. The missing in action Heat. That's who they played. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. You know, I'm not saying they didn't earn the right to go to the finals. You got to play whoever's in front of you. But competition do matter. And who's on the court does matter. Your best players got to be on the court to be playing for your team to have a healthy shot of winning. Because only 8 teams get, 8 players get full rotation. When the NBA playoffs start, only your best players are the ones that's playing on the court. 7 to 8 players. That's it. The rest of the guys just clap and be happy. They don't get no playing time unless somebody gets hurt. That's just how it is. Yo, what's up?
What's going on? What's chicken and bacon?
Oh, hold on. Why can't I hear you? Hold on, G-Man. Let me see if there's something wrong with these settings here. There should be a reason to why I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Let me try something.
Okay. Now I gotta fix it. Hold on, G Money. I know you can hear me, but hold on. Gotcha now. What's up?
Bingo. What's going on with chicken and bacon? Long time no see. What's going on?
Yes, man. Yes. You know, we've just been chilling, man, hanging in there. You know, hold on. Oh, that was the default mic? Okay, but hold on. I gotta fix my shit right now. Okay. You can hear me loud and clear, right?
Yeah, I can hear loud and clear. Yep. Roger,
right.
Dodger. Roger, Dodger.
All right. What's going on with you, man? What's new in the world of G Money?
You know, housing and stuff, family and life. Yeah, just a lot of housing stuff, family. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we are cooking on these 2024 NBA free agents. Who you think is a big major player in helping switch a team's destiny around to winning a championship? Who's a major player in this year's free agency?
To me, there's multiple. To me, PG-13, depending where he goes. To me, PG-13, depending where he goes.
What if he goes to Philly?
That helps Philly. Do they need more than just Paul George? Do they need more than just George? Still, if PG goes to Philly, that helps a whole lot, though. Right. If he would have went to Philly, I don't know if he's going there. If he would have went to Philly, that would help a whole lot, though. Also, if LeBron, I don't think he's going to do this, though. If LeBron were to randomly go to New York, it's a long shot. If LeBron were to randomly go to the Knicks, and we just get like another piece around LeBron, I'm just saying what if it, or then I think we'll be a legit contender, at least another star to help out JB. And also, To me, it depends where Klay Thompson goes. If Klay, let's say, goes to a team like Dallas, if Klay went to a team like the Mavs, I think that makes them a contender.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, here's the thing. You saw that interview with Paul George and Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid said he could use some more help on Philly. Then he looked at Paul George and gave him a wink. So I'm assuming that Joel Embiid is probably trying to recruit Paul George.
Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Now, how you think that plays out? Because I don't know if they can even keep Tyrese Maxey if they sign Paul George.
No, they can keep Maxey. They just gotta get Maxey a good contract. They can keep Maxey. You just gotta get rid of Toby. You gotta get rid of Tobias Harris. Maybe get rid of other bad contracts to free up space for PG-13. You can keep Mad Max though on the roster. You just gotta get rid of bad contracts like Toby and etc.
Okay. Now, so how you think that roster fails out?
I say second round, maybe conference final. Between second round or conference final.
Who should the Clippers invest in more? Paul George or Kawhi Leonard?
PG-13. PG-13.
I said the same. Because I don't even know where you don't even know where Kawhi be. I mean, he don't play enough.
And when he does, did you see Kawhi's getting old? I know Paul George is old. Kawhi's getting old too.
Right. So
did you see how horrible the claw looked? The coordinated look malfunction. The coordinated malfunction in the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's horrible in the playoffs. Yeah.
That machine broke down. The T1000 broke down.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, now, you got a team like Miami Heat. How you think Donovan Mitchell will fit there?
It's a decent move. I don't know if Spider Mitch moves the needle for the Heat though. It's decent. I don't know if he moves the needle for the Heat because Butler needs the ball, Spider Mitch needs the ball, Bam needs the ball, Hero needs the ball. It's a decent move. I don't know if that's enough to beat Boston.
Okay. So yeah, man. Any predictions so far? Because you got Pascal Siakam. You got a lot of guys on the board that could potentially leave or just re-sign with their team.
Spicy Pete's could stay with the Pacers. Spicy Pete's could rev up the engines and stay with the pesky Pacers.
Okay.
So Spicy Pete's could stay with the Pacers. Bold prediction: I think Klay Thompson is going to be doing magic tricks in Orlando and play with the Magic next year.
Okay. What about James Harden? He stayed with the Clippers?
Yeah.
Okay. They say a lot of these guys can't afford to leave anyway because the way the salary cap is, they're better off just re-signing with the team that they're with. What about the Warriors? What could the Warriors do to get back to give Steph Curry that legit number 2? Because right now he's lacking a number 2.
This is going to be a long shot for Golden State. This may sound like a long shot. You got to try to get Jimmy McBuckets. It's a long shot. You got to get Jimmy Butler.
Okay. That's not bad. I was thinking Jimmy Butler or probably a final way to get Paul George. But if they get Paul George.
PG-13, yeah.
Yeah, but if they get rid of Paul George, they're going to have to get rid of at least Andrew Wiggins. That's enough to get the Clippers to even bite on that deal.
And CP3. You got to get rid of CP3 too, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of CP3, I heard if he gets bought out, the Clippers and Lakers are 2 of the teams that he may be looking to go to. How you think he fits with? I mean, I don't think he moves the needle too much, G Money. He's old. He's 39 years old. He's a role player. He's coming off the bench. I mean, he don't even play that much. He gets hurt.
I'll be honest. To me, the teams that can use the CP3, I think teams like the Knicks can. I think we can use CP3. I think the Knicks can use the CP3 like a backup role off the bench. I think the Knicks can use the CP3. I think the Sixers can use the CP3 off the bench. I think the Mavs can use the CP3 off the bench. Yeah, I think the Mavs can use CP3. I think the Knicks can use the CP3. I think the Heat can use the CP3. And I have a wild card team. I have a curveball. I think the Nuggets can use the CP3 off the bench.
Woo, okay. Yeah, I think the Nuggets going to have to get at least one more role-playing piece for some help. But what do you see for Minnesota? Do they take the next level? Do they take it to the next level this upcoming season for you, or do they need a couple one more piece?
One more piece. They have the talent. They need one more soldier in the army. They need one more soldier in the army. Ant has a lot of gusto. My thing is that Ant needs to chill and not trying to go for it all the time. And look,
Right.
Cat, even though Cat was great against Denver at times and against Phoenix, he kind of went to the wayside against Dallas. He has to be consistent. And Rudy Gobert, Gobert needs to have some gusto, needs to have some heart, needs to be consistent, man. Needs to work on his free throws, though. To me, that's another team that can use a CP3 off the bench, the T-Wolves. So,
But you know what about the T-Wolves? I discovered about them after seeing them play in that Dallas series. They lean too much on Anthony Edwards for offense because those other guys aren't consistent enough.
Yeah, J-Mac, Cat, Rudy. The only Nas, even though Nas had a good series, he could be up and down.
Yeah.
NAW, Alexander Walker, they kind of herky-jerky offensively, yeah.
Yeah, they need a more reliable scorer to take some pressure off Anthony Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But what about the teams that was good, at least like prior to the season, like the Sacramento Kings, the Memphis Grizzlies? Do they make a comeback? A full healthy version of those teams?
Bold prediction. The Grizzlies, if the Grizz are healthy, I think they're going to scratch and claw, no pun intended, and they're going to make the playoffs if they're healthy next year. Bold prediction.
Okay.
If the Grizz are healthy, I think they're a playoff team next year.
Right. Yo, what do you think about this report that came out? It said the NBA Finals was one of the lowest rated, in quite some time, single digits. What do you think is the cause of that? Do you think it's because of the two teams, or what you think?
The series was boring. The series was boring. The series was boring. I mean, the Mavs were kind of a piece of cake for the Celtics. I mean, I'm watching this series, right, and I'm saying to myself, for the Mavs, stop settling for jumpers.
Right.
And Boston, they were just going to the basket at will. Their athleticism was just off the charts. Their defense was just feisty all game. The Celtics D was feisty. The Mavs were just not in the Celtics class.
And Luka can't guard a fly in that series.
Nope. And Kyrie looked like Kyrie because he left the building.
Oh my God, bro. He just disappeared in the series. But
I don't know what he was doing.
You know what I find out? He always plays pretty bad against Boston a lot.
Especially in Boston. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. What about Russell Westbrook? And where does he go? Re-sign with the Clippers?
I think here's three teams I think will go. Either he stays with
good on the
Clips.
Miami Heat.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Either he stays with the Clips, goes to the Heat, or he goes to the. Either he stays with the Clips, goes to the Heat, or he goes to I'm just thinking about a wild card team he might go to. Give us time. Did you see Russ to the Kings? Can you see Russ to the Kings?
I can see that.
I think Russ to the Kings would make sense because the Kings need a backup point guard.
I think some of them guys could leave the Western Conference because it's crowded enough as it is. Like, think about the teams that could potentially take it to the next level next year. You got the Pelicans, the Kings, the Grizzlies. I mean, the West is deep. This is what I keep telling people, about the Nuggets. The West is deep.
Yeah, Rockets too can take the next step.
Yeah,
watch out for the Rockets. Yeah,
it's a deep conference, bro, and you just don't know who's going to get hot. Even Minnesota could even take a step back. You never know.
It's true. Wolves could take a step back. The Thunder could take a step back. I mean, hell, the Nugs could take a step back. I mean, a whole lot of teams could take a step back. Yeah.
What do you think of the Lakers this off season? What do you think they're doing? JJ Redick.
I think they'll keep Bron. I think they'll keep LeBron. The Lakers need depth. To me, man, if I had to guess, man, I think the Lakers are a playing team max. I think the Lakers are a playing team max. I don't think JJ to me doesn't move the needle. JJ is a basketball guru. I just don't know if he can handle. I don't know if he's going to handle the egos of AD and other guys.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, man. And
Mhm.
I think they got a lot of good pieces. They may be just like one good solid role player away.
Mhm.
You know. So.
Mhm.
Oh, and what about Phoenix?
So next year, my fault. Next year is championship or bust for the Suns. Next year, championship
Well, I
or
mean,
bust for the Suns.
this year was kind of the same way too, but it's going to be even more next season. I get where you're coming from. So yeah.
Yeah, because you swung for the fences for KD and Brad Beal. If this team doesn't at least win the West, if they don't at least climb the Western Conference mountain, then you got to blow this up and dissolve this team. You got to dissolve this because it's like, think about this. You traded for Brad Beal only to get body slammed and pounded by hungry wolves at night in a 4-game sweep.
Man.
Come on, and think about that. Did you know Minnesota had never swept a team before Phoenix? Like
Wow.
what?
That's crazy.
The team was never swept a team before until the
Bro,
Suns.
they got to get rid of Bradley Beal.
Agreed, man.
You know, get rid of him and add some pieces and just build around KD and Devin Book.
Yeah, Katie and D Book. Yeah.
So,
Ooh, I thought about a trade, and I don't think this would ever happen. I want to see what your reaction would be. Think of this: Brad Beal for Jimmy Butler.
oh, that'd be solid. That'd be solid. But you know what? They would still be lacking a true point guard, though.
True.
You know, so, but Jimmy Butler will bring a lot of toughness to that team.
True, and that's true, and he does fit with Book and Katie. He does fit with them. They do need a point guard, though. Yeah. If I were the Suns, though, you know a point guard they should go after. If I'm Phoenix, though, I think they should consider Monte Morris from the Timberwolves. I would consider Monte Morris from Minnesota. I would consider Tyus Jones from Washington. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of point guards the Suns should consider.
So I take it now that you're off this whole team could repeat the next year. You're not sold 100% anymore.
I mean, the Celtics could repeat. I don't know if they will. Could it happen? Yeah.
Here's the question: do you have them though? Would you pick them again to repeat?
I gotta say this all season looks. I don't know yet. I gotta say this all season looks.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Yeah, let me see how the all season looks though.
I don't think Boston could be consistently good enough to win back-to-back championships. I see flaws even in that team because there's not that much good teams in the NBA. Matter of fact, I think here's a touchy topic. I think the 2020 Lakers that won the championship could have beaten this Boston team. That's just my opinion. I thought that team was better.
I agree.
What's up, Kid Trunk?
What's good, Kid Trunk?
What's up, Kid?
What up?
Yo, Kid Trunks, what was good with all those interviews you was doing, brother, with the glasses?
Nice.
What you mean? That's my signature look, bro. I just be chilling.
Yeah, but what was that about? Like, what else? I know that wasn't sport related. You were just talking to random people?
Yeah. That wasn't sports related. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See you out there. I see you, PIMP.
Nah, nothing like that. Nah. Just entertainment.
I hear that, man. It's all good. But what do you thought of this year's finals, bro?
I mean, it was somewhat kind of boring a little bit. I thought it would give somewhat more excitement, but yeah, it was boring. I understand why people see it as, and I understand why the viewership was low. See, we got to put some blame. I blame mostly the NBA for not marketing these young players more so. You can bring up and say, oh, it's because more so like American players are not like showing out really that much, or anything like that? What's the other reasons probably? Okay, yeah, okay, that's probably one reason why someone said that.
Yeah.
But it's mostly because the NBA is not promoting these young players that are coming in the league, like Luka, Tatum, Anthony Edwards. They're marking him now, but it's kind of too late. You should have been marking him when he was somewhat younger.
Right.
John Morant. What else? All the other young players in the NBA right now. You just got to market all of them. Even Tyrese Halliburton and Trey Young. You just got to move them up.
Even Jalen Brunson, yeah.
Bro, LeBron
Jalen
James and
Brunson,
Steph
yeah.
Curry alone gets more
Yeah.
marketing than all them guys you mentioned.
Yeah, because all those players, and I also want to put some blame on the NBA and the NBA media, especially ESPN, because throughout this whole NBA kind of playoffs and throughout this whole NBA Finals series, who does ESPN and the NBA media talk about the most?
The Lakers.
LeBron James, the Lakers, and Bronny James.
Yeah.
Of course, the fan base is not gonna have that much grab or attention to the game and to these young players that you haven't built up. So the fans can have time to build with them over
Right.
time. You keep talking about 39 old man, 39 years old. You serious, man?
The best
And
part
bro,
of the
you know
NBA
what was
club
so-
is Mike Green.
You know what's so embarrassing about it? The Lakers wasn't even in the playoffs no more. You're not even promoting it or talking about the teams that's currently playing.
Bro,
To me, the best part of the NBA Finals was Mike Green. To me, the best part of the NBA Finals was Mike Green.
I don't even know who that is.
Mike Green's a play-by-play commentator for ESPN, and he does New York Knicks things too.
Oh, don't even get me
Bang.
started with it. I'm so happy JJ Redick gets to leave that. Him broadcasting the game.
Yeah,
Him, that woman, and
Doris
the other
Burke.
guy. The other guy with like the signature.
Mike Green. Yeah, bang. That's Mike Green.
I like him, but
He's
that
awesome.
woman,
He's awesome.
Doris
Doris Burke.
and JJ Redick. They try to talk to, especially JJ Redick. JJ Redick try to speak to like he's the smartest guy in the room.
Agreed.
Yeah, and he try to use these big words so he can just make himself seem like he's so articulate.
Hey man, he got them words from the dictionary. He put work in the study.
Agreed.
I know.
Agreed.
But he got to understand when you trying to commentate the game,
Right.
basketball.
Right.
You're speaking to the everyday fan, the common person, the kids usually a lot of kids watch the basketball too. To be honest with you, young folks.
Right.
So he's taking away the entertainment side off that. Like when Mark Jackson used to commentate the game, he'd be like, "Mama, there goes that man," or
Hell yeah.
stuff like that. You got to make it entertaining, and they made it so him and the woman. I don't care about the guy.
Doris Burke. The woman's name is Doris Burke. Yeah.
He gotta go, bro. I don't care. I don't care that she's a woman, bro. She has to. Her and
I
JJ
felt
Redick,
bad for Mike Green. Yeah.
yeah,
Bro.
and Vengandy, he was good for there too. But I heard a rumor that the NBA let him go because he used to criticize the NBA. He used to criticize the rules and stuff, and Adam Silver let his ass go.
Shit. Man, JJ Redick was trying to turn the NBA into a Harvard class.
I know.
Exactly.
It was
Like
so
I-
boring.
It was boring. Like I said, the best part of the finals was Mike Green. Bang! Puts it in. Throws it down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I
Hell
love
yeah,
this.
man.
This whole NBA trade thing is more entertaining than the NBA Finals, to be honest.
By far, man. The NBA Finals was a snooze fest. The games were games 1 and 5 were boring. Game 2, even in the Mavs made a late run, you never really thought the Mavs were gonna pull that off. Game 3, I mean, even in the Mavs made a run, you never really thought they're gonna pull it off. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, but that's really it. Adam Silver's doing an absolute horrible job. There's many ways he can make it better. I got many ways he can make the NBA better and not this boring.
You know what the problem is? He's too focused on changing the rules of basketball instead of promoting the sport. You don't have to add all these extra rules and all these extra
man.
awards and trophies. Just promote the players and people will watch the game.
Agreed. Like for
Agreed.
instance, like they could what could I say? They gotta stop making every game like a normal basketball game.
Right.
They gotta stop. Huh?
Right.
What's in the back? You at work right now?
No, sorry. I'm at a pizzeria. I'm at a pizzeria getting some lunch.
All
My
right,
bad.
he getting
Okay.
he getting that bread, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Getting that
is
bread.
this,
Munching.
is this a good pizzeria? What we talking about?
It's an awesome pizzeria. Awesome. Yep.
All right. It's nothing like a good old Italian New York style pizza, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Right.
find that
Fresh
here
in
in
the
Los Angeles.
Yeah,
right.
I know
Fresh in
that's
the
right.
oven. Yep.
So like
Nice.
Adam Silver gotta stop making every NBA game to like a normal basketball game, like a
Right.
normal regular
Agreed.
season game. Like let's just stay for like NBA open season, right? When like the game
Mm-hmm.
about to start, when you put like good, y'all usually in the beginning of the games, the
Yeah.
first NBA, they put them against like good teams.
Right.
Okay, you gotta make. Let's say like for instance, OKC versus
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota. Make it
Mm-hmm.
Shea versus
And
the Ant-Man, so it can
Yeah.
be entertaining. Promote it more, and they got to start introducing the entrances. You know when the Miami
facts.
Heat in the 90s, they
Right.
used to
Mm-hmm.
play the background music and they had the starting lineup.
Facts.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. That brings more entertainment to it,
Exactly. Make
and
it
more like
spicy. Make
yeah.
it spicy. Yeah.
Yeah, he stopped doing that. I don't know why. They stopped doing that.
Yeah. Make it
Uh,
spicy. Bring the intensity back. Bring the fire. Yeah.
yeah, they have to bring that back for not
Right.
for games that are very competitive, like OKC versus Minnesota, Milwaukee versus Boston, or something. Something that really
Mm-hmm.
pumps the fans up
Well,
to watch the game. And
to
they
your
gotta do the
point,
same thing for the NBA playoffs and finals. They don't do that no more.
yeah.
Yeah.
But to your point, Kid Trunks, see take a guy like Anthony Edwards, for example. The NBA had no faith in that guy. They didn't know he was going to be anything. That's why they didn't put him on televised TV. Then all of a sudden he blows up. The fans start liking him. They start comparing him to Jordan, and before you know it, he's hot. But the NBA don't got no way of marketing him
Cause they
because
were marketing LeBron fucking James.
exactly,
Exactly, man.
and didn't have no hope or faith in Anthony Edwards to begin with.
I can't, man. Yo. Cause the reason, and they gotta start just give all the shine to all the teams and players equally. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, promote more like competitive like championship teams like Boston and Philly and some other teams out there more. I get that, but you still gotta put some love and some faith in these younger teams and
Exactly.
younger players.
Right.
But who they
Yeah,
keep their
give other
energy on?
teams screen time.
LeBron, bro. It's a fucking
Exactly.
annoying, bro. I
Give
can't wait
other
when this
teams
nigga
screen
retires, bro.
time.
I swear to God, man.
Exactly. I agree. I agree. Get Adam Silver. Give other teams screen time. Give the Thunder, T-Wolves, hell, Knicks, Magic, Pacers
But
screen
Kid Trunks,
time.
out of all these young players, the guy that got star written all over him is Anthony Edwards to me. He got that spark. He got that attention thing that he could grab your attention. But it's up to the NBA. It's up to the NBA if they're going to keep marketing this boy, or they're just going to be like, hey, he plays in the small market. He plays in Minnesota. We don't care. Let's just go back to LeBron.
Yeah, the
Wow.
small market BS. Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. They be
Yeah.
too much.
Even
faith
give the
in it.
Nuggets some screen time. Like,
Yeah.
they're the defending champs if they don't get TV games. That's ridiculous. Even the Suns were barely on TV. Like, what?
Yeah.
But like I'm saying before, and I said this in one of my videos. That guy LeBron Ramon James, aka Clutch Sports, Rich Paul, they control the media. They control the
Yeah, they
sports
do.
media. They do. They got they signed all the sports analysts like that fat Kendrick Perkins. I don't think he signed with them no more since the little debacle him and LeBron James had. But he got a lot of them in there. All they do is talk about that 39-year-old man. I want to see the Lakers lose,
even
man.
JJ Redick got this job because of LeBron.
His podcast,
Agreed.
Butt Buddy. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I think the NBA really needs to move towards the future and stop promoting these young players. They're young, they're exciting. I mean, they're good
Agreed.
players. They're fun to watch.
Facts, man. Promote
And you know
Hallie.
what? You know another thing too. You know another thing that I respect the
Montero.
most. You know another thing I respect the most about it also.
Right.
Yeah.
That these young players, they actually play basketball. They don't cry for fouls. They don't like like Shea or Ant-Man or Luka.
Or
He cry,
Paolo.
baby. I'm not gonna lie, he cry.
Yeah, Paolo doesn't cry. Paolo doesn't cry.
Paulo. Yeah.
Hallie
play
from Indiana. Hallie.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, Hallie doesn't cry. Yeah.
My biggest problem with Ant-Man, sometimes he could run his mouth too much.
Yeah, needs to let the game do the
He
talking. Let the
talks a
game do
lot
the
of
talking.
shit sometimes, And I'd be like, tone it down a little bit. I don't mind you talking shit. It's cool. But go back to playing basketball. Don't get so caught up with, shit talk.
Yeah, do that if you're blowing your team out. Do that if you're blowing your team out, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do that if you're waxing your team. Don't do that. Yeah. Just try to lower the motor mouth a little bit, man. Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm stating and saying that because they can do it because they promoted the living out Victor Wembanyama, which to give credit to, he lived up to it. I ain't gonna, he's living up to it.
Yo,
So
the Spurs got I think the 4th draft pick and the 8th. They're gonna be good, man. The Spurs gonna be good for years to come.
Yeah, around Wemby, yeah.
They're gonna be good. Now watch out for the Spurs. Another team in the Western Conference that's on the come up.
You know another team that has to do something this year in the West, the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Salute Shacktown. The Blazers have a lot of talent. Salute. You have Jeremy Grant, DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simons. You have Matisse Thybulle, Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams. The Blazers have too much talent to not have an opportunity to make the play-in. I'm not saying playoff, saying play-in. Shit is sharp. The Blazers have talent, have some talent. The Blazers got to do something.
Oh yeah. Chi-Town. I know you would dig this. The NBA Finals, one of the lowest rated in NBA history, single digits. Hey,
called that was a boring ass final. Like that was worse than last year.
It was terrible. The series was awful. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This play outside of Denver Timberwolves, this was a boring playoffs. Very boring playoffs.
I kind of disagree. I thought New York, Philly, New York, Indiana was good.
But they all got hurt.
I understand we got hurt. The games were still competitive, though. Yeah, New York got hurt.
Got hurt. It became less entertaining because you want to see the star players or your
exactly
players play.
Yeah.
So when
injuries just ruined that series.
Yeah, part of the reason why people pay for tickets is to watch the stars. Don't get that twisted. They ain't just supporting the team. Some of them just want to see the superstar.
I thought Dallas, Minnesota, I gave us a 5-game series. At the same time, the first 4 games were back and forth.
Yeah,
Dallas, Minnesota.
This series,
Minnesota was good.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no lie. You know what the best series was? This whole playoff series, Denver versus Minnesota.
Yeah, that's what
that was awesome.
Yeah, outside of that series, I didn't really I didn't enjoy majority of the series. They're just boring to watch for me.
No, I'm saying Dallas versus Minnesota was good. That could have went either way.
Yeah.
Because Minnesota was supposed to win the first.
It wasn't a competitive series, though. It wasn't a competitive series.
Just because it ended early. Hold on, just because it ended early doesn't mean it wasn't competitive. They had some blowout games, but the first 2 games was close.
But they won up 3-0.
Still, you gotta look at the final scores, though. You gotta look at the final scores, though.
It was close, though, man. Some of them games was close. It was fun to watch. Yo, what up?
What's up? What's going on?
I don't know. This season was like one of the most boring seasons, like compared to other seasons in the past.
Yeah,
this is probably the most boring season for me.
Oh, Zach say Jaylen Brown is now the face of the Boston Celtics. I won't go that far. I won't go that far yet.
No, it's JT. It's JT.
I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he's a Hall of Famer.
You know who's really Hall of Famer? Drew Holiday.
And Al Horford. Al Horford too.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm sorry, who won the finals?
Yo, Mr. Goat, what up?
Who won the finals MVP, J Money?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Okay, who was the better player against the Warriors in the finals 2 years ago?
It was JB.
It was Jason Tatum. He said against the Warriors.
It was Jaylen Brown.
Okay, Tatum led the Celtics in the whole playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists. Okay, so
who hit the game winner against the Pacers or the game tying shot against the Pacers?
It was JB.
So JB's better. He's a better playoff performer.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Pete?
Hey, man,
a better playoff performer, JB or JT?
Well, Jason Tatum is about. I mean, he's in trouble. He's in trouble to get his franchise player card taken away because Jaylen Brown outplays him a lot in the postseason.
Now I think it's still early because you could say the same about Kobe. You could say the same about Kobe earlier in his career.
Yeah, but these guys are actually in their prime. They come up at the same time. This is actually different. I mean,
Yeah,
Shaq
Kobe
was
was
already a seasoned veteran when Kobe was there. I mean,
Well,
that's
no,
the
when Bird won his first title, it was Cornbread Maxwell won the MVP.
wait, well, what's that again? I didn't hear.
Just
When
because
Larry
you win
Bird won
Finals
his,
MVP doesn't mean you're the best player.
Oh yeah,
when Larry Bird,
that's true. That's true. But I mean, these are different situations, man. These two guys come up together, and this is consistently that Jaylen Brown is outplaying Jason Tatum. I mean, I see if it's one or twice, but this is a lot of times, man. I mean, y'all all just openly admitted that JB was like outplaying him for most of the playoffs.
At the same time, JT, yes, JB had a great playoff run. JT did other things. JT was playing defense. JT was rebounding and passing.
G-Money.
It's not like
G-Money. How many blocks and steals did Jaylen Brown have in the finals? He was a better defender all around.
Kobe.
Yeah, JB is a better defender. I agree. JB is a better defender than JT. I'm saying JT did other things. It's not like JT didn't do anything at all. It's more than just points. You don't understand that, right?
What else? But what did he do better than Jaylen Brown?
Rebounding, passing. What are you saying?
I mean, yeah, but Jaylen Brown was a better scorer, a better defender. Tatum might have had a couple more points, but Jaylen Brown's playing better defense all around. And that's more important than scoring one more point.
No, I admit Jaylen Brown had a great playoff run. I'm saying Jason Tatum did other things himself also. Let's not pretend he didn't, though.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I mean, it's going to be a competition, man. But his franchise card could be revoked. I mean, I don't know why we just automatically assume that Jason Tatum was the best player on the team. He has competition. He definitely has competition.
He in the regular season, JB's kind of like Jimmy Butler, where he turns into someone else in the playoffs.
Like I said, that's probably the difference because the regular season is longer and people are more used to seeing highlights from Jason Tatum than they are Jaylen Brown. So they're automatically going to say Jason Tatum is better. But Jaylen Brown is a better performer in the postseason. So
which I can agree with that. JB is a better playoff performer than JT. At the same time, JT isn't a playoff choker. He's not.
Did JB make an All NBA this year?
No, he did not. No.
Yeah, see what I told you. I'm sure Jason Tatum was first team All NBA, right?
Yeah, and JT was a top 10 MVP candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said he's JT. The reason why is because JT in the regular season he's a better player in the regular season, but in the playoffs,
all NBA teams are fake, bro. They don't mean voting. It doesn't mean anything.
They're voted by the coaches though and GMs. They're not voted by media.
They give Malika Andrews a vote, bro. They give
I got a question.
Not for all. No, all NBA is always. I thought it was GM and coaches.
Hey, Chi-Town.
Fat ass Brian Windhorst a vote.
Chi-Town, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hide your daughters. Hide your little nieces. Hide your little sister, because the predator's coming, man.
Yeah, that was a bad trade. I don't know what the Bulls were thinking.
Offender.
Josh Giddey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't get it,
got
Prince.
better.
You don't get it.
OKC got better with Caruso. OKC got better.
Wait, hold on. Where's Josh Giddey going?
He going to Chicago. He got traded to Chicago.
He's going to the Bulls.
Really?
He's going to the Bulls.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
And Alex Caruso. No, that happened days ago. That happened on Friday.
Yeah,
and
how the fuck did I not know that?
Alex Caruso's going to the Thunder. Whoa.
Man, I guess I was a little tied up in boxing.
Yo, how is it? So the OKC has 10 first-round picks till 2030, and the Bulls couldn't even get one.
That's crazy.
Hey, Prince, you know the crazy thing about it, Prince?
Wait, who is OKC getting?
They only got Alex Caruso. That's it. They had
It was Caruso for Giddey straight up.
It was one player, player.
Wow.
The Bulls didn't even get a single draft pick in return. That's crazy to me. OKC has the most draft picks in the league right now, and the Bulls couldn't even get one from them. Are you serious?
That's nuts, man.
Yeah, Chicago, I ain't gonna lie. Without Michael Jordan, y'all be a sport franchise, man. Y'all
this year's NBA draft is full of foreign players. There's so many players from France coming out now.
Well, they're saying that this is one of the worst draft classes in years.
Hey, but we're getting
draft class, man. Come on, man. That class is shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even have people get about to saying stuff like that. Let the guys play first before we judge.
I think
Look at
Terrence
the work.
Shannon will have a good career. I think Terrence Shannon and Zach Edey will have a good career. Terrence Shannon and Zach-
Who's projected to go number one?
Alex.
I think Terrence
Shaw?
Alex.
Alex
That's
Shaw.
who.
Okay.
That's who. San Antonio want. San Antonio want to trade their 4th and 8th number 1 draft pick.
Wait,
I
what
didn't want
position?
another
What
power
position does he
forward.
play?
What
What
hell
position
would
does
they
he
do
play?
Power forward, center. Power forward or center.
Oh, no, yeah. Why would they get a center if they have Wemby?
They can put him at power forward. I don't know.
There's on that power forward, and Wemby can stay a center. Yeah,
Hey,
they could put Star at
Yeah,
power forward.
I'm
Wemby.
not gonna lie. I don't know too many of these names, and I normally know who these top guys are, but this year I don't know who any of these top guys
Terrence
are.
There's a
Shannon
reason
can
for
play
that, Shia. A lot of these
guard.
dudes are foreigners. They coming from Europe.
No, come on. That's not true, Prince.
No, yes, it is. A lot of some of these top players are from Europe.
So why we don't know none of the college kids?
Well, how we don't know some of the college kids?
Yeah.
I mean, that's assuming if you follow college basketball. But I mean, you're not gonna have like a big name all the time. But the number 1 draft pick is a foreigner.
This is say Bronny.
You know, so
No,
that-
compare
a lot
the
of
years
these-
to the past though. Like last year's draft, I knew
Yeah.
some of the names before they were even drafted. Like Brandon Miller, I knew him.
bro, you
Who's
could
the
look
first
down.
one?
Look at the top.
How
Look
many
at the
Hackers?
top 5. Look at the top 5 projected players. Most of them are foreign players.
Yeah,
I'm just focused on the top 5, and that
Right.
just goes to show you how the NBA is changing. You know, NBA is changing, bro. These foreign players starting to take over. Whereas
Well,
the Giannis is.
That's not good for the NBA because you're losing viewers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the only face that's young for America is Anthony Edwards. That's about it.
Well, oh no.
And
There's
Ja
gonna be
Morant.
a new kid coming next year. Trust me.
Who?
right.
Cooper Flag.
Oh yeah, I told you guys about him. They're calling him the next Larry Bird.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, the Great White Hope.
Prince, remember Prince? I told you about this guy like 2 years ago. Do you remember?
Yeah, you did. I did. You did. Yeah, so, the Great White Hope. Oh my God. Listen, man.
Oh yeah, Cooper Flag. I think he's gonna be like a Luka Doncic.
Man,
Larry
but
Bird.
the NBA is already getting suffocated by foreigners. Luka, the Joker, Giannis, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Some of the top
Wemby.
players are foreigners.
Cooper Flag from
Wemby
America.
too. Wemby.
Cooper Flag from
Wemby.
America.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that he's a great white hope.
Oh, you're saying he's white? Oh,
Hey, I told you guys about him though. Like I think it was last year or 2 years ago. I remember like he was only 14, 15, and he was already like hyped up.
But yeah, I mean,
Like, I don't ever remember a 14-year-old being hyped up to be a next NBA great.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
LeBron James.
Not at 14.
I think so. Hold on, I'm gonna come back.
I don't think they were hyping him up at 14 years old.
Money base. Money base.
Who?
what up?
No, I said which player do you remember at the age of 14 years old was getting hyped up to be an NBA star?
Well, there was a couple of American ones, but they fell off quick.
At 14 years old?
No, 14.
Bob
14.
Cousy.
Talk about 14.
Oh,
so.
Cousy.
At 14, I can't think of none off the bat. I can't think of
Yeah,
none
this
off
guy was talking about since he was 14 years old. That's
Bob
crazy to
Cousy.
me.
It's a Bob Cousy.
Bob.
Yeah, man, you got to get my grandfather in here to talk about that, dude. But Bob Cousy.
Yeah, so
Go,
the fact that
Cody,
he's been
go,
hyped
go,
since he was
Cody.
basically a little kid, that tells me something. I think this guy could actually be great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hey, Zach says Europe runs the NBA. I mean, hey, the best players are coming from overseas right now. It is what it is, man. So, you know, we don't have that like next big face of the league type of player like a Kobe or a LeBron.
Well,
You
I
know,
told you,
LeBron's
Cooper
almost-
Flag, and what was I think in maybe 2 years or something. I think he's 17 right now. So I think in like about 2 years he'll be drafted.
Yeah, it's all of sources.
I don't know about John Morant, man. I think he shot himself in the foot. I mean, I don't see it with John
No,
Morant.
he shot somebody else in the flag.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be face of the league. I don't think he's gonna be face of the league. I doubt it because he kind of focused too much on the bang bang, focused on the dunk.
Hey, he should have gone to your Knicks. Like you guys got screwed in our draft. You guys could have easily had him.
Hey, John Morant scared off he's scared off white America. He's scared off the suburbs. So I mean, hey, Yeah, he may not get it.
The dude was trying to be a gangster.
Yeah, so he's trying to run them blocks. So yeah, man. But
He's trying to make it out of he's trying to make it in the hood.
yep. Normally it's the other way out. You want to make yourself out the hood. He wants street cred. He want to make it in the hood.
He's trying to make it in.
Holy shit. Oh my god. No, I never understood that. Like, if you growed up real good, you had a good head over your shoulders, why would you want to just go to a neighborhood that quote unquote poverty stricken just to sell drugs and be amongst the thugs and all that?
You
don't need to
I mean,
do that.
Tupac was like
Yeah,
that.
you don't need to do that.
Tupac wanted to hang out with all the gangsters.
Yeah.
Prince.
Hey, what's
About the
up?
respect, man. He gonna get respect on the streets.
He want that block.
Mhm.
No, but I'm not joking. There's people who idolize like criminal life. Like they think it makes them feel better.
Yeah, that is
True.
true. That's one of the. I mean, I guess that's something that America always been doing. We
I mean, it
idolize.
started with like
Scarface.
Godfather and Scarface. I feel like
Yep.
Scarface started it, where like kids wanted to idolize criminals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That unfortunately, that's just what it is sometimes. But yeah, TV plays a good role in that too. It makes kids want to do that. Or
Yeah, I
just
want to make
music.
kids mimic stuff. Yeah, on TV. Yeah.
But yeah, man. But yo, what player takes the next level this season? I mean, next upcoming season for y'all. I got Anthony Edwards. Who y'all got?
How much better can
I'm
he be?
going to say SGA.
Okay. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is good to me, G Money, but he kind of boring sometimes. He can have like 30 points in the game, and you don't
Nah, but
even realize
y'all
he
shouldn't
had
play him
30.
like that, though.
He may be boring. He's still swaggy.
Yes, he is. What
He
about
may be
you, Rico?
boring.
Nah,
He's
but
still
those are like,
swaggy.
hey, yo, but these picks are like, these guys are already so good. How much better can they be?
Wait, which one you talking about?
Like Shea,
What play?
how much better? Shea averaged 30 points a game, bro. Like, how much better can he be?
Oh, so you saying he hit his ceiling already?
I'm not saying he hit his ceiling, but like what can he improve on? To be honest, what can he get better?
Ooh, I got a good one for you guys. Paulo.
Paulo's nice there. Paulo. I could see Paulo taking the next lead. I could see it.
Because he's only 21. He's only played for 2 years, and he already made an All-Star last year, and took the Magic to the playoffs.
And took the Cavs to 7 games too. Yeah.
Actually, Prince, he's another guy I think that could be a top face because he's American too, and he's fun to watch.
The
Yeah,
NBA
Paulo
won't market
is.
him though.
Why not?
Hey man, the NBA don't market. There's a lot of players the NBA chose not
You
to
got to look at
market.
the team he's on. He's on the Magic. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be the small market too. So I think that plays a role a little bit, but
Anthony Edwards is on the Timberwolves.
Good point.
yeah, but the NBA wasn't backing him up. They had no choice because he just got hot. The fans gravitated.
Well, no, Dwight Howard was in Orlando. He was getting a lot of attention when he was in Orlando. Shaq was getting attention when he was in Orlando.
That's when you get forced. That's when you force it because you're just that dominant and you force.
Yeah,
people to pay
so
attention to you.
Shaq and Dwight Howard were big names when they were in Orlando.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah, but
Okay.
Shaq was a big-
Okay.
Shaq was
Dominant.
big. Hold on, Shaq was big before he got to the NBA though. Shaq was just that dude.
Well, okay, but
everybody
Dwight
had high
Howard,
hopes for Shaq.
Dwight Howard, when he was in Orlando, he was in conversation for the best player in the league.
Yeah, agreed.
So
Yeah,
I think Paulo could be like, I won't say he's a face of the league, but I think you're gonna hear conversations of him being the best player.
Well, he gotta force the narrative. He gonna have to like really
player.
dominate.
Did any of you guys think Orlando was making the playoffs last year?
Hell no, I did not. No, I was wrong. No.
Yeah, so that's what he's doing. He's changing the narrative.
Well, yeah, he's gonna have to do more of it.
And I
it.
enjoy watching him play because he brings that because so far the NBA has been guard oriented, so
Right.
he's a more power forward. He's like vicious and stuff like that. So I think he could be one day.
Facts. He has a mid-range game, can stroke the 3, can fly to the rack. Paulo has all the tools in that Gucci bag. Yep.
But he gonna have to dominate the regular season, get people to say his name a lot, and then it'll work.
Yeah, but he's already
the NBA had no plans of backing that dude up.
Yeah, but
He's gonna have to
here's
force
like I
it.
said though, no one had Orlando making the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Magic fans. Nobody other than Magic fans.
Well,
Yeah.
you got what I'm saying. Majority of us did not pick Orlando to be in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, that's true. You know, but hey, man, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to force people to pay attention to you.
And
That's what he
I
has to
enjoy
do.
watching. I enjoy watching Paulo play. I won't say like he's enjoying to watch.
Right. Okay. I mean, Kid Trunks, what about you? Who's the next player to take it to the next level this upcoming season for you?
Victor Wembanyama. He
Ooh.
gonna take the Spurs to the playoffs.
Are you looking at a top 5 player in the league or no?
Well, I usually rank something like that if you do well in the playoffs or you do something like past the first round or something. So I have to see. But I got him going to boost because I think he's gonna.
Well, okay, let's just say regular season start. Would you think he'd be a top 5 player and got that San Antonio team to a decent amount of wins?
Yes, and yes, he'll take the team to the playoffs. Yes, I said it. Yeah.
Oh, that's tricky. The West is really deep. I don't see that happening probably.
Listen, New Orleans is gonna get kicked out because they're gonna trade Brandon Ingram and Zion. You know, we all know big boy kind of big.
What about
very
Memphis,
easy
Sacramento,
What about the
OKC,
Kings?
Minnesota?
The
You know how
Rockets.
deep the Western
Rockets
Conference?
too. Don't forget about the
The Rockets
Rockets.
not going. No. Don't give me no Rockets. They're gonna draft somebody just to draft them because they got a draft pick.
Bro, this team was a whisker away from making the play-in.
I'm talking about the playoffs.
The Spurs are not making the playoffs, man. How the Spurs?
No. They're making the playoffs. They're making the playoffs. No, they're gonna make.
How?
That's why I'm saying don't make a jump.
Okay, tell me who the Spurs are going to squeak it into.
All right, let me look at this. Hold on, let me look at my standing. Hold on.
I got a hot take. Wait, I got a hot take. The Lakers are missing the playoffs next year.
That's not a hot take. That's not hot. No, that's not hot. That can happen.
That's two teams right there. That's two teams. See, they're not gonna be in the playoffs or playing probably.
Clippers.
Good point.
The West is deep, man. Why y'all keep underestimating the West? Y'all thought the same thing with Denver. You thought Denver was just gonna breeze through everybody.
I was wrong.
They should have, man. They choked. That was a choke job. Like I don't know how that.
Nikola Jokic.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I can't believe I overhyped Michael Porter. I can't believe I overhyped Jamal Murray. Yeah, I was wrong. They went to better.
The West wasn't that like a 5th seed made the West, so it's not like the West was like this amazing stacked conference.
It is when half of the teams you don't know who's going to come out the West. It's deep.
Okay, a 5th seed made the finals though.
Exactly. You didn't thought that was going to happen.
And they lost by 5. They got destroyed in the finals
because all those teams was beating up on each other. The Western Conference is no joke.
I think a better team. I think some other teams would have gave Boston a better run for their money compared to Dallas.
Well, I mean, we don't know that though. I mean, because they didn't make it. They played in the West.
True. It's a hypothetical, yeah.
Yeah, because the West is so deep that half of those teams couldn't even win like 60 games because they've been beating up on each other. Too much competition.
Yeah, but I don't think any of those West teams, besides I think Denver probably gave them a run for their money, but I didn't see any team beating Boston in the West outside of maybe Denver.
I mean, anything can happen because man, don't go telling me that you're gonna be hyped.
I was wrong about Boston. I was wrong. I didn't think they'll win the chip before that. I was wrong.
But we all had them in the finals.
Every time a team win a championship, you act like they're gonna be like this great dynasty team. Don't do the same thing for Boston that you did for Denver.
Sure, I did have the Celtics coming out the East. I did. I just had the Nugs going back to back, and they pretty much just let their guard down because Porter played like ass. Gordon played like ass in Game 7. KCP was ass in the playoffs.
Actually,
I feel real confident that the Boston Celtics won't win another championship next year.
Oh yeah. This won't be a surprise. I think Denver wins a championship
next year.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, but I
gotta see.
You know why? Because I think that season that this loss hurt them. I think they're gonna come with a lot of revenge next year.
Okay,
possible.
Well, at least you're not drinking the Boston Celtic Kool-Aid.
I got Boston going. I got Boston winning the East still though.
Again?
Yeah, I think it'll be Denver, Boston. Denver gets their revenge.
Now you're underestimating the East. You don't even know what the upgrades could be.
Well, Miami's gonna lose Jimmy Butler.
Boston is not this great team.
I don't think they're trading Butler. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, Boston is not this great team that you think they are. They got beat by every team in the East too.
Who
The
do
only
you have
team
winning
in
the
the-
East?
They go back and forth. They don't dominate the East like they go. You
I
act like
gotta
they go
see
to
the
the
off
finals every
season.
year.
I don't know. I gotta see the off season. I don't know.
That's my point, though. But my point is they don't dominate the East to a point that they go to the finals every year.
Hey, LeBron went to 4 straight with each team, so
Well, I mean that's a different team, man. We talking about this that had nothing to do with LeBron James. This has something to do with this.
well, he
Boston
went to
Celtics
8
team.
straight in the East, so
Huh?
he went to 8 straight. So it's not out of question to say a team's gonna go back again in the East,
True.
especially since the
And the
East is a
East
weaker
isn't that
conference.
strong. And the East isn't that strong, though, to be honest. Though.
Okay, this is a little bit different though. LeBron James in the Eastern Conference and his team were more dominant than what the Celtics
Not in
did.
2018. No, in 2018 they weren't. Most people didn't even have them making finals that year.
But they still made it though. I mean, like, props to LeBron and them for doing that. But nevertheless, that's a complete different monster, man. We talking about something. That's a team that went to the finals damn near every year. Boston Celtics ain't doing that, so they're not even in the same.
They went to
category.
2 in the last 3 years, though. It's not like they've been to the
Okay,
finals.
but they've been a title contender for damn near 6 seasons, and they've been getting beat up on by Miami, Milwaukee, and every other team.
No wonder
So
Milwaukee beat them.
Milwaukee.
2019, Milwaukee beat
Oh, yeah.
Boston 2019.
Well, no, that was like I'm
Yeah.
talking about in the last Boston. To me, it really became a title contender in 2022. I think that's when they were a true title contender.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though.
Because
To me, I gotta see
those guys were
My
still.
bad. Yo, what year did Milwaukee beat the Celtics? G Money. I probably forget.
2019.
2019. Okay.
Yeah,
so-
no, to me, Boston didn't become a real contender until 2022. That's when they became. Before that, Boston, they're still developing and stuff.
They've been to the conference finals over 6 to 5 times. They've been
No,
in a hunt. They've been in a hunt. They've been in a hunt for a title for quite some time, and
Yeah,
they've been
but,
getting
but
their
they,
ass
they
kicked.
didn't become true title contenders until 2022.
Nah, that's not true because they've
Dude,
been
those
up
guys are
there.
still young,
They've
though.
been one of the top. They've been one of the top
Yeah, the
teams in the Eastern
Celtics have been
Conference
to
for quite
6
some while.
conference final. Oh yeah,
Six,
ever since
yes,
2017,
6 conference finals.
Since 2017, 6 conference
Well,
final.
no, 2017. That was
Yeah.
2017. That was a completely different team, though. That wasn't even.
I know.
It doesn't matter. They still was up. They still was competing for a title for multiple seasons.
They went to the conference final. That's what Pete's trying to say, though.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that was their core. To me, that one really started when they developed Tatum. Tatum didn't develop to a superstar until he was 2022. I'd say.
You can make a case. You can make a
Yeah,
case.
you could make a case for that. That still don't mean that they wasn't competing for a title. You can't be competing for. You can't go to the Eastern Conference Finals and not be competing for a title multiple times. There's no excuse for that.
So were the Pacers title contenders then? To you guys,
Who?
Pacers.
This is their first time. They didn't do this 6 or 7 years. Boston Celtics got a history
All right,
of
so,
doing
so
it.
going into next year, going into next year, are they title contenders going into next year?
Well, I don't know. We got to see.
I gotta see the off season. I don't know. Can I see the off season?
We got to see how that play out.
I
But
gotta see the off season. I don't know.
and the Pacers just got good this season, man. They haven't been
You know,
consistently
they just got Spicy Pete. Let's wait till Ben Mathurin gets healthy. Wait till Ben Mathurin comes back. Hope Hallie, Spicy Pete, Turner, TJ, Obi, etc. Nemhard stay healthy. All click. Let's see.
And the only team that's a title contender that's been underachieving was the Philadelphia 76ers. Of course, out of all those years, you got Philly, Milwaukee, Boston, Miami. Those been the top teams out the East for almost every single year, right? The only team that failed, didn't live up to expectation, is the 76ers.
True, because Philly hasn't been to a conference final since 2001.
Yeah, but that still don't change the fact that Philly was competing for a title for multiple years too and underachieving. But I guess that's a different story with Joel Embiid if he's going to stay on that team, because if they lose Tyrese Maxey this offseason, he should ask for a trade. He lost Ben Simmons.
I've been saying this.
He lost Ben. Yo, Kid Trunks. He lost Ben Simmons. He lost Jimmy Butler. He lost James Harden. And if he lose Tyrese Maxey, that's enough. That's enough. You got
How many years left does he have on his contract?
He's a restricted free agent this year. He's
Who?
restricted free agent. Tyrese Maxey.
Okay, yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, I'm talking about Embiid.
Embiid, let me check his contract.
Honestly, if I'm Philly, I'm gonna trade him because we know he's gonna walk on free agency. He's not gonna stay
We're gonna trade Embiid too. Where?
anywhere to get rebuilt because you know that Embiid once he's
Bring
a
him to
free
New
agent.
York. We take
You
him
know,
to
once
New
he's a
York.
free agent, he's not staying if he's a free agent. He's leaving 100%. He's 30 years old already.
Yeah.
So if you're Philly, you have to trade him before he becomes a free agent or extend
that.
his contract.
Hell yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But Chi-Town, he should just force a trade if Tyrese Maxey leave. Don't stay on that team if they keep losing pieces.
Yeah, but how many years does he have left? That's important because if he's a free agent in 2 years, what if he just says, "Hey, I'm just gonna leave"?
Yeah, let me check his contract. Give him some time.
Well, he has to go to a team that has a more legit chance of winning the title, that has a good number 2.
He has.
Yeah, but
know,
no, because if you're Embiid, right?
Yeah,
Right.
he
You
has
wanna-
2
if
more
you're-
years left. 2 more years. Yeah.
Yeah,
two
I
more.
don't think Embiid's gonna request a trade. He's gonna just leave.
Well,
Yeah,
he
2
got
more years,
that's
yeah.
the thing though. If they lose Tyrese Maxey, why not request a trade? Everybody else be doing it.
Because wait 1 year and you go to a team as a free agent, and then that team doesn't have to trade up picks or anything.
Well, if you're going to get rid of a franchise player like Joel Embiid, Philly's going to want something.
No. If Joel Embiid walks as free agent, Philly doesn't have to get anything in return.
Yeah, that's true. But they're going to want something in return. That'd be their best interest. So
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying though
it'd
is
be
what if
better for
Embiid?
both of them for both parties and ask for a trade. Joel
Yeah.
Embiid, you could try to win the championship earlier before 2 years kick in, and Philly, you could get some draft picks and rebuild. It helps.
No,
both.
but I'm saying though, if I'm Embiid though, I'd probably stay. So wait, so when is he a free agent?
Technically, the summer of 2026. Technically.
See, that's a while though, man. If
I
my
said
thing is-
technically because he has a player option for $59 million.
exactly. So
But
my
Wait,
thing
can
is,
can he opt out next year though? Can he opt out next year?
No. I'm saying he has a player option for $59 million 2026. That's what I'm saying. He didn't opt out yet.
Okay.
he may not be able to opt out, but he could still force a trade.
Mhm.
All he has to do is go to that front office and ask for a trade. It'd be all over ESPN, Joel Embiid sweepstakes. He could force a trade, go to a title contender, and it help benefit his career. He don't have to wait or waste 2 years of his prime, probably playing at a high level and still losing.
But if
Tyrese
he had
Maxey is
if
gone.
he had 1 year left, then I would have seen him. Hey, I'll just stay 1 year and then leave.
Yeah, but I mean, players don't do that these days. If they want out, he's going to answer out.
I mean, LeBron did. LeBron normally played through his contracts because he knew that his team would have to give up something.
Yeah, but man, you stop comparing LeBron to all these other guys. LeBron's a superstar, almost about to be like a global superstar. He has a little more leverage than a guy like Joel Embiid. I mean, you got to understand everybody ain't treated equal, man. You can't compare LeBron hold on a team like Joel Embiid. LeBron could get almost anything he wants. He's LeBron James. He's marketed as such. So you got to have a different set of rules when you're talking about a LeBron James, a Kobe, or a Jordan. They don't fit in that same space as a Joel Embiid. He don't even have that much pull like that. So he got to take what he could get. And the best thing he could do is demand for a trade before you hit 2026 is 2 seasons from now.
Yeah,
sure. 2 more years. You might as well just say, hey, trade me now while I'm still hot. I still got some life in my body, before I get injuries.
Yeah, but why hasn't he requested a trade right now then?
He should, but you know why? Because he think that they're gonna get Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey is still not going yet. So he's filming. Hey, he's looking at it like this: if I could get Tyrese Maxey and Paul George to come to Philly, I'm good.
Exactly. And get some more pieces around him. If you keep Maxey and PG, get some pieces. Who knows? Yeah.
But Paul George is older too. It's not like he's in his prime.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Chi-Town. I hear you. But I mean, it's still a good opportunity.
How old is he now? 30, 34, 35?
34. PG's 34.
Yeah, he's pretty older now too, and he's not the same player he was.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
All right,
Still a good trio, though. That's still a good. Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid. Then you give them some good surrounding pieces. They ain't got no excuses to be losing. Just go out there and play.
Yeah. So what were you guys saying before? I heard you guys talking about the Embiid and the Sixers.
Yeah, we talking about Embiid because we said if Tyrese Maxey leaves, he should just demand for a trade immediately, and he got forget waiting 2 years on that Philly team because it's going to be a waste of time.
I
Just
agree.
demand for a trade now.
Wait, is that what you hear? You're hearing that Maxey may leave?
No, he's a free agent this year, right? So he could walk.
Yes.
There's a situation where he don't have to resign with them. So
Wait, are you talking about PG?
no, not PG. Tyrese Maxey.
No, Maxey's restricted. The Sixers can choose to keep him. He's restricted. Philly can choose to keep him.
Oh, okay. I thought you said he was unrestricted.
He's restricted. Philly can choose.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, so but they could choose to keep him if they put up enough money for him. Okay, so
Yeah.
But
that means they could bid for him. Then they could bid for him.
But check it. This is what they're doing. I think they're trying to pay and see and get like trade for a player or sign a player to fit the team first, and then they're gonna sign Maxey. Maxey could like sign with a different team and Philly don't have enough money. Yeah.
If Maxey goes, Kid Trunks, Embiid should be gone.
Well, no.
Yeah.
My thing is, Embiid should request a trade already because this team isn't a title contender right now.
No, Joel Embiid's not a title contender right now.
Okay,
Yeah, but why hasn't
if they get Paul George, are they title contenders?
Not in my eyes.
They're gonna need more than PG. You're gonna need more pieces around them.
Okay.
Honestly, you know what? If I'm Embiid, I'd say take me to Minnesota.
And get
Taking them. Oh, wait, get rid of Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, trade Karl Anthony Towns, Gobert, and some whatever. Just make it happen.
Make it happen. Okay.
yeah, well, okay, that'd be nice. Ant-Man and Embiid. Here's the problem: what powerful will you have if you're the T-Wolves? What powerful will you have?
Man.
You get a center in JoJo. You get JoJo who can play center.
Well,
and
but
Ant-Man can
hold
play
on.
the
If that
what
happens,
powerful
who's
you
the
have?
best player on that team?
JoJo.
That'd be crazy. I mean, Anthony
JoJo.
Edwards will have to take a back seat again.
Embiid's the better player, duh. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that'd be a hard pill to swallow for Anthony Edwards because he worked his way. He worked his way. Legitimately, look at it like this: he busted his ass off to become like considered the best player on Minnesota. That used to be called Anthony Towns. You remember?
Yeah.
You know. So now that people are saying it's Anthony Edwards, he would have to earn that all over again.
Exactly. And if that trade would have happened in real life, which it won't, what power forward would you have if you're the T-Wolves?
Yeah. So that's a tricky one, man.
Yeah. If I'm JoJo, I'll give this at least another chance to see how it goes. I'll stay in Philly and see, give it another chance. We'll see. Who knows what can happen,
bro? If they don't, I'm saying bump that. If Tyrese Maxey don't find a way back on that roster, I'm asking for a trade.
Yeah, I'm asking for a trade already because this team isn't. I don't think this team is good enough to compete for a title.
Okay. So Chi-Town, you think he should just ask for a trade right now, off the bat?
Yeah. So I don't get what he's doing. He either because the fact that he hasn't requested already, I think he wants to play through his contract. I don't know.
I told you why he hasn't requested it. He just think that he believes in Philly that they're gonna pick.
He wants to be loyal. He wants to be loyal.
You know, and if he, in his mind, he probably
Well, if you want to be loyal, then he's just gonna stay till his free agency. Then.
Yo, but Chi-Town, look at it like this from his standpoint. I'm a franchise player. If you get me Paul George and I got Tyrese Maxey and I got some good surrounding pieces, I think I could probably win with that. Because he said on that interview in the NBA Finals that he was one piece away. And when he said that, he looked at Paul George and, gave him like a little wink. So he's probably tampering with Paul George right now, telling him, hey, come and join the 76ers.
So you guys think if Paul George is on the team, they're a title contender?
And
I still say no. I still say no. Because I still need more pieces. They're gonna need a bench. Yeah.
They in the East. If they get some good, solid role players, they'll even keep half of their team already. With Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, I think they will be in the Eastern Conference.
True, you gotta keep Kelly Oubre too.
So you think they beat either Milwaukee or Boston?
I think they beat Milwaukee. Milwaukee's in shambles, man. They beat Milwaukee. Boston, I think they'll have a tough time with Boston. I don't think it'll be easy for Boston. I think if I would have to guess, I think Boston to me was depending what Philly does this offseason, I think Boston to me will get past Philly. I don't think it'll be easy. Or
Bro,
I think it'll take 6 games, maybe even
if
7.
Philly gets Paul George,
debatable.
if Philly gets Paul George, they keep Tyrese Maxey, and let's just say they find the way to keep Tobias Harris and the rest of them boys. That's a solid crew.
I don't think they even need Toby, to be honest. Toby is a decent player. I like Tobias Harris. I don't think they need Toby. If I'm them, I'm keeping Kelly Oubre. If I'm them, I'm keeping Kelly Oubre. And if I'm Philadelphia, you know a player I can go get off the bench? You can try to get either Nick Claxton off the bench for a backup center role. You can get Nick Claxton. You can get maybe
Philly got a little good supporting cast, bro. They got good supporting cast.
I'll try to get Tyus Jones. If I'm the Sixers, I'll try to get Tyus Jones so off the bench purposes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hey, man.
G-Money, you will have 2 closers. Paul George and Tyrese Maxey. They could do a lot of the closing for Embiid.
No, I know. I'm saying that. Sorry, Shy, you saying something?
Yeah, I'm gonna head up on here, man. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace.
We got to head up out of here too. As soon as we done getting this point across, we about to be out.
Right. Even though PG-13 would make the Sixers one the cream of the crop, I don't think PG-13 is enough for me to get past the Celtics. I think if they get another few young pieces, I think then we can talk.
How many free agents before we head up out of here? How many free agents the Celtics got this year? Because one of the things about teams that win championships, they never come back with almost the same core. Sometimes there's always a key player missing.
Let's check.
Because Boston's good, but let's not drink the leprechaun.
Let's see. Let's check. Al Horford's coming back. Let's see.
Okay.
Again, I don't know who's going to win next year. I don't know. I'm waiting to the off season. So Let's see. Yeah, let me check.
Because even a healthy Knicks squad would have gave Boston problems.
More than likely. We would never know because it's a hypothetical. We would never know.
I think they would. You just never know, bro. There's a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference that can give them a run for money.
No, I understand. Well, the Celtics free agents are Steve Mikhailuk, O'Shea Brissett, Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, who has a team option, Xavier Tillman, Neesmith Quita, and J.D. Davidson. That's not any. Other than Sam Hauser, no one else is really important for Boston, and maybe Xavier Tillman a little bit.
Those are a bunch of bench
no one on that. Exactly. So the core pieces are going to stay for next year.
Yeah, they safe. They safe.
Yeah, and Big Al's coming back. And Big Al's coming back next year. Yeah.
All that means is the other teams just got to get better. That's all. And there's free agency, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly. That's why I'm not ready to say who's gonna make the finals. I don't know. I gotta see. Like I said, I gotta see what, because for all I know, PG comes to New York and then holy hell, yeah. Or freaking, I don't think this will ever happen. Freaking KD can randomly get traded to the Knicks. And I'm like, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. So but yeah, man, this was good. We chopped it up on the free agents. Yeah, man. Yo, G-Money, enjoy that pizza. Enjoy your day, brother. Happy Sunday.
Thanks, man. You too. Enjoy your Sunday. Stay safe, man.
Peace.
Yeah.
Celtics ain't no three-peating. Nobody's three-peating. Can we stop with the hyping up teams? Denver ain't three-peating. Boston ain't three-peating. Nobody three-peating. There's no more dynasties in the NBA. It's just good teams. Okay? You could say good. Yeah, good teams. It's not even great teams in the NBA no more. They're just good teams. So let's pump the brakes. Before all you know, the same thing that happened to the Denver Nuggets can happen to the Celtics. Don't be surprised if the Celtics don't even make the finals. They get knocked out the playoffs. You know, Celtics ain't no dynasty in the making. Yo, we out, man. Y'all say that. Y'all said the same thing about Denver. Every time a team wins, they're a dynasty. You just find out they're one and done. Yo, we out. Peace.